All rise. Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number 1004, Sauer versus Moffitt.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Sauer?
Yes.
You brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, George and I were engaged to be married. However, that did not. We broke up. In the process of being engaged, George adopted my 9-year-old son, Travis.
Okay.
And even though we're not going to get married, I would like to seek child support from George for Travis, please.
Okay.
All right, everyone. Let's dive into this courtroom drama. Judge Fun to Beat is overseeing the case of Sauer versus Moffitt. Miss Sauer is demanding child support from her ex-fiancé, George Moffitt, who legally adopted her 9-year-old son, Travis, while they were engaged. But here's the twist. George isn't the biological father, and they never married. The tension is high. Will George be held legally responsible for child support, or does he have a legal loophole?
Objection to that?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the objection?
Well, we were engaged. It was great. Her kid, Travis, he's really sweet.
Wait, her kid?
You
adopted him, right?
I'm not the biological father.
He's not.
Adopted
but
him,
you adopted Travis.
I was getting, yes, I did, yes. I'm not denying that I did adopt Travis.
So Travis is your son too?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
We were intending on marrying. I had a panic attack, Your Honor, a month before the wedding, and I ran out.
Okay.
I left. And we never got married. I don't make a whole lot of money, and
I'm not following you.
I don't really see Keely. I don't see Travis much these days.
He misses you, and I miss you.
I'm not following you. You adopted Travis legally. He's your son.
Yes, Your Honor.
Which means you should be paying child support for him.
I probably should.
Probably?
Have you ever done something that you maybe freaked out about? And
Yeah, sitting here listening to your story is freaking me out.
Okay.
Miss Sauer takes the stand, explaining that while she and George were engaged, he legally adopted her son, Travis. Now that their relationship has ended, she argues that he should still be responsible for child support. But George isn't backing down. Yes, he adopted Travis, but he barely sees him anymore, and claims he can't afford the payments. Then comes the bombshell. George had a panic attack before the wedding and called it off. This twist changes everything. Is George just trying to escape his legal obligations, or does he have a legitimate case? Let's dig in.
I deliver the mail, you know.
Okay.
I in this neighborhood, actually.
Oh, thank you for delivering our mail.
You're welcome. I like it. It's great.
Mr. Moffitt, you came here to waste my time, didn't you?
No, Your Honor.
Obviously you did, because everything you're saying about delivering mail in this neighborhood and you're a nice guy, that has nothing to do with child support. Travis is your son. You have an obligation to support him. It's just as simple as that.
Are you okay? You're not going to have another panic attack, are you?
Oh.
Okay.
Do you really miss me?
Travis asked about you. I just want what's best for my son.
Wait, Your Honor, can we, what? When is he asking about me?
He asks, he asks at night right before bed. I mean, you adopted him, so,
Why don't you call and check on the child?
Just scared, I guess.
Scared of what?
When I adopted...
Mean to him? I mean, what's the... I feel like I'm missing something here. What am I missing?
George's defense is all over the place. He starts rambling about delivering mail and being a nice guy, but the judge shuts it down quickly. Legally, Travis is his son, and that comes with responsibility. He brings up his panic attacks and emotional struggles, but the judge isn't. swayed. Then Miss Sauer softens, revealing that Travis still misses George and asks about him at night. This moment shifts the tone. Is this just about money, or is there still an emotional connection here? Let's see how it unfolds.
Like, George just, George does have his panic attacks, but, I just want what's best for my son, and, and I want you to be happy too, George. I do. I want you to be happy.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
Oh.
So maybe I was wrong about you and Travis.
Do you want to?
Do you guys want to get back together? You're really making my heart jump over here.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've never been in court before, Your Honor, but I feel like...
Just when you think this case can't get any more dramatic, the judge drops a bombshell. Why don't you two just get married? George immediately jumps at the idea, revealing he still has the engagement ring. Miss Sauer hesitates, but then says yes. Right there in the courtroom, Judge Fun to Beat officiates their wedding. And just like that, the child support case is dismissed. Because in Texas, married couples don't pay child support to each other. A rare, heartwarming moment in family court, proof that sometimes love really does win.
Forget the whole engagement thing. Get married, then you don't have to worry about child support. Sounds good, right?
Oh my gosh, that's so simple.
Keely, are you...
I still have the ring.
I mean, we could get married right now.
You can do that?
Of course.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, sure.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Moffitt, do you take this woman to be your wife?
Yeah, I do.
And do you take Mr. Moffitt to be your husband?
I do.
Okay, well, you guys are married and there is no child support.
Okay.
This is an ending we don't see very often in this court. So once you guys are married, no one pays child support, okay? So if there's nothing further from either of you, you all are dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
After the unexpected wedding, Judge Fun to Beat breaks down the legal side. Now that they're married, Texas law no longer requires child support. What started as a courtroom showdown turned into a heartfelt reunion, proving that sometimes the law does more than settle disputes. It brings families back together. As the case wraps up, one thing is clear.